Hey Google, set an alarm for 5:20 a.m.
Okay, your alarm's set for 5:20 a.m.
Hey Google, set volume 10. Hey, can we confirm we've got good voiceover commentary coming out on the live stream? AM.
Okay, your alarm.
Alright, so when this video goes up, I will try and have a time index in there that tells you when you can skip ahead to when the live stream actually starts. I apologize for taking so long. You can blame that on Google and Apple. For some reason, we'll talk a quick bit of streaming tech here. So one of the things that I do is I like to monitor my live stream health on a tablet, iPad, Samsung Galaxy Tab, whatever. So in order to do that, I have to be able to get into the desktop view of YouTube. Well, both iPads and Android tablets attempt, when you try and go to YouTube via a browser, to force you over to the app. But the app, as far as I know, doesn't give me the live stream control dashboard view that I need to actually see the health indication. I don't want to just actually see the video, because usually I don't have the video actually playing back live in an effort to conserve bandwidth. I just need the little status symbol that tells me whether or not the stream is good or bad. And so typically that has not been a problem on the iPad, but this morning when I tried to do it for the first time, well, it's the first time I ever saw this result. I logged into Chrome and tried to log into my YouTube channel and get to the dashboard, and it forced me over to the app. Normally it hasn't done that. It has allowed me to just use the desktop view. And then on top of that, Safari did the same thing. So it's really frustrating. Like, if I want to use the damn app, I will launch the app. If I want to use the desktop version of the website, I will use the browser, and I need to be able to select to use the browser. So at any rate, the reason we're running late today is because I had to farkle around with the browsers, and eventually my fix was I just uninstalled the damn YouTube app. And if I really need to watch video on YouTube, I'll either do it on my phone or I'll do it via the web. It's just frustrating. Like, I don't need your help managing that. So at any rate, today we are playing The Last of Us Remastered. I am back over on the PlayStation 4 OG. I have no proficiency with this game. I've never dove into it for any length of time. Truth be told, I've only played the barest smidgen of it,
like
so
we're on a date.
Well, I am the romantic type.
You got your ways.
don't expect any proficiency. Ooh.
Where's the ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
The other thing that's frustrating is, and I have seen this on the iPad before, in Chrome, it says that this version of the browser is outdated, so I can't actually see the chat.
Hey, try over there.
Which I would be able to if I had the app installed.
Got it.
Great, bring it over.
Right now, I don't want to see the tutorial. So I'm definitely going to have to address this for tonight's live show when it is more likely that people will tune in. I know not a lot of people can get to this early AM version.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
It's all relative.
This way.
Now, one thing I don't know is I don't know how to sprint.
You think Robert's still got our guns?
For his sake, he better.
Look, once we get our merchandise back, it should be easy to unload.
Okay.
Speaking of merchandise, when's that
It's
next
definitely
shipment?
needed.
Well, we're meeting Bill next month. More pills, lots of ammo. Supposedly. Hold up. Spores.
Where the hell are all these coming from? The place was clear last time.
They're coming out of something. Stay alert.
There's our culprit.
Body's not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
Now, how am I supposed to get out of here?
I should be able to fit through here.
Shit! You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. This way. Easy. Watch it, watch it.
Help me. My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn. Please.
What do you want to do?
How do I pick up that pistol? Well, is that the only option it's given me? Come on. Okay, I got it. Well, I don't want to leave him there, but I guess that's what they want you to do, or maybe he wants you to do. Blast it. Great.
Poor bastard.
No. What was that? Let's go through this very slowly and by the numbers. I'm also entrusting a little bit that my audio mix is okay this morning. Didn't actually test it. Mainly because the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable Plus 2 has been so great about audio mix that I really haven't. Would you... That every instance that I've tested it this month, the audio mix has always been good enough, so...
Up ahead. You hear that? Shh, shh.
Great.
How you want to handle it?
Well, I don't think you're going to be able to sneak up on them, right?
All right, that's all of them.
Let's hope so.
So I don't remember this game
Back into
being
the city.
this combat oriented. I seem to remember hours spent just walking around before I ever got a chance to actually engage anyone. That may just be my poor memory. So let's quickly go ahead and run down the... Is this the way I came up? I hope this isn't the way that I came up.
Fresh air.
It seems to kind of automatically
That's the one thing I love about the outside.
switch from
I hate the smell of the city.
this kind of
Yes,
light
Bill,
jog
give you some of them air fresheners.
Hey,
to a
they
slow
weren't
walk on its
expired,
own.
That'd be a good idea. Through here.
Let's go ahead and quickly run down the equipment that is rendering the live stream this morning. In case you didn't read it, I did put it kind of in the show notes underneath the YouTube entry. So this morning, like I said, I'm playing on the PlayStation 4 OG,
Plank fell down.
the original unit that I bought back in 2014.
Be a dear, would you?
I'll get it.
And you would think you should, like, grab onto a ledge or something, right? Come on, Joel, grab onto the ledge and drop down. I guess he doesn't do that.
Here, pass it to me.
So I'm not on my PlayStation 4 Pro this morning.
It's a bit heavy.
I think I can handle it.
All right.
For video game capture, I'm using the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus, which is a video game capture card, external video game capture card featuring 4K pass-through. Has two 3.5mm ports in the front for both headphones and
Get your ass up
microphone.
There. Let's move.
Bossy today.
How do I get back up there?
I'm getting close.
So she said get back up there, and I have absolutely no idea how. Well, if you could do that, then what do you need? What do you need the board for? Right? Yeah, I guess it was on the same side, so. So the Live Gamer Portable Plus 2 also has audio controls
Make sure they're
in the front,
soldiers are.
again to manage that audio mix that I talked about, so you don't
clear.
have to solely
Come
rely on OBS. And then also has a switch so it can be used in a standalone mode, or with a PC, or simply as a storage device so you can access the micro SD card storage that is around on the back panel. That micro SD storage is what you utilize if you want to use the Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus in standalone mode. So I've got a high-speed 128 gigabyte micro SD card back there for use for those scenarios.
Pick up that ammo. I'm sure we'll need it.
Now for a webcam this morning, I am using the, how do I do that again? I ran over it last time. No, don't do that, Joel. Okay, there we go.
Hey, little man. Make sure the coast is clear. No soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
You know he's expecting us.
Well, that'll make it more interesting.
So yeah, for a webcam this morning, I'm using the Panasonic HTC HS80
Good to go. Come on.
high definition camcorder in conjunction with the Blackmagic Designs web presenter.
How you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some
now,
nuts.
Terrence.
No, it's good. Look,
Not now. You hear me?
Okay. You can do that. Yeah, I'll help you pack it back.
You touch it, you buy it.
Tess, it's been a while. You don't visit us anymore.
Where do you think you're going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
Who's that?
No headache. Don't ask.
So the Blackmagic Design web presenter is about a $500 piece of gear. At least it was when I bought it last year sometime. It has the ability to take anything that has an HDMI output and send it over to a PC to make it look like a webcam.
Come through here.
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
So I made a little French press coffee for this morning. Get my pick-me-up. And I apologize for the sniffles and stuffs this morning, as anybody who's ever watched my channel knows I have horrible allergies, so
Here we go.
it's one of those days.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this. You ready?
Yeah.
I'll cover you.
Total
Get the ammo.
Indiana Jones moment.
You're gonna pay for that. Oh, fuck!
Whoa. Okay, well, I guess Tess knows what she's doing. Whoa. I thought that dude was down.
Nicely done, Texas.
Well, I didn't do much of anything.
How the hell did he get all these guys?
If Robert's good at one thing, it's writing blank checks. Let's go put an end to that. Shit, not going through here.
Now, I have another piece of gear that I've recently acquired. The Mirror Box, HSV 321. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to hit her. I don't know why. I thought you just went to stand in front of her and she would... Come on. Oh, okay.
Well,
Give me your hand. There you go.
Which was only about $99 on Amazon, which supposedly will do the same thing. I haven't had a chance to test that yet. But if that does work, obviously that would be a much less expensive
Over here,
solution.
Joel.
Of course, a year ago, the Blackmagic Web Design, Blackmagic Design Web Presenter was the only thing
More Robert's guys.
out on the market that would do
How
that.
do you know they're coming? Two of our guys died trying to take Tess out. I guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have taken this job.
Not our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
Move up. Move up.
Don't do anything stupid now.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to wind up having to take you out, unfortunately. Early morning, no time for moral conundrums. Ugh. I thought I saw Tess move up here. Perhaps not. I know what I'm going to do with this
I was
guy.
down on Jordan Street. All these soldiers showed up with a group of about 5 civs, all in handcuffs.
Let me guess. Fireflies.
Yep. They lined them up against the wall and bang, bang, bang. They just executed all of them.
Shit.
Yeah, I hear it's like that all over the city. They're cracking down on them hard.
I got a cousin.
Seriously?
Yeah. Idiot thinks he's gonna save the world. Hope he's alright.
Alright, now just on the off chance that somebody is. Although, I should be able to check. Yeah, I do want to check my audio balance real quick, so. Just on the off chance that somebody is. So that's pause now, right? I just need to adjust my display sleep timer. Where are we here? So like I said, I don't really expect anybody to pop in the chat, but I hate it when, on the rare instance that somebody does, I'm not paying attention to it. Or in this case, like, don't even have it available. So, yeah, and then for voiceover commentary, I'm using a YouTube lapel mic. And for headphones this morning, I'm using the Plantronics Rig Flex headset, but I'm just using the headphone part of it. I wish I'd brought a little extra stand. I think that'll work. So I've got 2 new pieces of gear in the lab that I recently got a hold of. And I'll be looking to test here soon. It's a good thing Tess got that guy, because I didn't even realize
Done.
there was a second guy in there.
That's search the area.
Consolidated the crates in the south warehouse. Supplies
You guys.
Cheers. Do another once over and then head out. It's getting close to curfew.
What about Robert? Who's he holing up with tonight? Guy's too paranoid to stay here by himself.
Oh, that's a bottle.
We'll check in with the others and come up with
Arc by pressing L2, throw with R2, blind fire by just pressing R2. I think I will beat them over there.
What the hell was that?
This is definitely one of those instances where I'm not sure that being overly stealthy really buys me anything. Oh. Blast it. I got seen. Whoa. Oh! Both whooping that bottom. Oh, there's a third guy out here somewhere. Oh!
Oh shit!
This is at dawn, bro. Yep. I am not a good stealth player, so we can expect that when given the option, it's probably going to go south for me. So I've recently gotten a hold of 2 new pieces of gear that can be utilized in a streaming setup that I hope to be testing sometime here before the end of the month. Got a hold of the AverMedia Live Gamer Xtreme 2 GC551, which is kind of basic.
Holy shit!
What was that? And where are they? Oh, no, 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 bro. Where's that other guy? Oh, super violence. Now, what I don't know is I also don't know how to check
We should have brought more people.
Joel's health level.
Yeah, you're right. Come on, the docks are this way. Let's do this.
So this is definitely way more action-y than I remember. Yeah, why don't we get a save game? Just to make sure that doesn't go south on me. Oh. And the other piece of gear that I got a hold of is the Zoom Q8 handy video recorder.
There's our boy. That cocky son of a bitch.
Let's go wrap this up.
Which is a high-resolution video camera that's specifically, I guess it's specifically designed for really musicians, so it's supposed to have really great audio. 2 condenser mics.
Yeah, well, we lost our contacts in the north.
In a module integrated with the camera. And then it also has inputs for 2 XLR mics, I believe.
Let's be smart about this. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't want this to break out just into an open fight, but like I said, I am a horrible... I figure out the best place to throw this.
What the?
Great, you got them all looking this way now. I really just wanted to split up their patrol pattern and... Oh. Great. You need to get that guy. This is gonna go very badly. Because there's no way to get that guy. So I count at least 5. Which probably means there's 7. I guess I maybe should have thrown it and then moved. Okay, Jess, let's, like you said, let's be smart about this. Is her name Jess? Right. Whoa, whoa, where did that guy even come from? Oh. No, no, you don't. See, is this hostage thing gonna work? Hey, stop shooting. No, 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 no. Let's walk you down the steps here, buddy. What, nabbit? Ooh. Really need to know and understand how to... Oh, there's... Okay. So there's my run. That would have been good to know. So now we're going to go melee, try and conserve a little ammo. It seems like he goes into cover and concealment automatically. Here we go. Oh, blasted. I don't know why, but I started thinking that melee was our trigger. Oh, you got completely surprised we're around the corner.
Look out!
Man. Okay, so, well, now we know how to call up the health, right? Let's see it down there in the lower right-hand corner. So this game, a lot like Uncharted, is one of those games that, man, it's really good. And I get into it. It takes me a while to get acclimated and settled, and then I don't get back to it.
That office. Robert must have run in there. Let's go.
It's my DualShock controller is giving off an orange light to indicate my low health. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to trying out both the Live Gamer Xtreme 2 and the Zoom 8. The Live Gamer Xtreme 2 was, I don't know, probably 150, 180 bucks. And the Zoom Q8 handy camera was $350. So, but it is very close to a professional level video recorder, at least as close as you're going to get to it at that lower price range. I have been looking at pro level video recorders, video cameras, and they're easily upward of $1,000. So. And I was very close to considering having one to pull the trigger on later this month, but I decided to hold off on that and go with the Zoom 8 instead. So yeah, the Live Gamer Xtreme 2 was about 180, which puts it a little lower than some of the other video game capture cards that typically sit more up at around the 200 mark. So, I don't know, go in that option. We'll save you maybe 20 bucks or so.
Let's not wait around.
Get the fuck back!
You just want to talk, Robert.
We got fucking nothing to talk about!
Put your gun down.
Go fuck yourself!
He's running.
Robert!
Caught me while I was drinking coffee.
Joel, this way. Come on, he ran in here.
I don't know what you're doing, Robert. You go in that first door, or second door.
Got him.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Joel, this way. Joel.
And one of my problems is that this game can tend to be very dark. And I've got this blasted portrait lamp shining right in my eyes.
Yes. Joel. No hard feelings, right?
None at all.
Alright.
Why are you picking up the... Oh!
God damn it!
You say no hard feelings and somebody picks up a pipe. They obviously have hard
Whatever
feelings.
it is you heard, it ain't true, okay? I just want to say...
The guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
Yeah, sure, but...
Tess, not Jess.
It's complicated. All right? Look, all right, just hear me out on this. I got...
Oh.
Fuck. Stop! 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 Ugh.
Quit your squirming. You were saying?
I sold him.
Excuse me.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
You owed us. I'd say you bet on the wrong horse.
No, that's
just
gonna
need
get
more
broken.
time. Just, give me a week.
You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
Come on, it won't
Who
like
has
that.
our guns?
I can't. Just give me a couple days.
Who has our guns?
It's the Fireflies. I owed the Fireflies.
What?
Look, they're basically all dead. We can just go in there, finish them off. We get the guns. What do you say? Come on. Yeah, fuck those Fireflies. Just go get them.
No.
That is a stupid idea.
That looks like a... Yeah, I was just gonna say that looks like a kill cam view.
Well, now what?
We go get our merchandise back.
How?
I don't know. We explain it to them. Look, let's just go find a Firefly.
We won't have to look very far.
There you go. Queen Firefly.
Why are you here?
Business. You aren't looking so hot.
Where's Robert? I needed him alive.
The guns he gave you, they weren't his to sell. I want them back.
Doesn't work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns. You want them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
How many cards are we talking about?
I don't give a damn about ration cards. I need something smuggled out of the city. You do that, I'll give you your guns back, and then some.
How do we know you got them? Well, I hear the military's been wiping you guys out.
Right about that. I'll show you the weapons.
Search the area. Yes, sir.
I gotta move. What's it gonna be?
I want to see those guns.
Follow me. We gotta get out of here. Now. You want to see it? We gotta move. Through here.
Now this morning's live stream, like I said, is gonna wind up holding it a little short. Because school is back in session now, and so a few more morning logistics than was the case over the summer. Man, I have to say this game really holds up well. Of course, this is the remastered version too, so. Whoa.
Is that your people? What's left of them? Why do you think I'm turning to you guys? This way.
So why now?
We've been quiet. Been planning on leaving the city, but they need a scapegoat. They've been trying to rile us up.
Looks like they did.
We're trying to defend ourselves.
All right, cool.
Joel, give me a hand with this.
Now, of course, I will be back on tonight
Hey.
for the late night live stream
I'll live.
at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. But of course, before that, I'll be over on the E2KG Network channel on YouTube.
Hello.
Doing E2KG Deep Dive. Not even sure what we're going to talk about. We haven't really shuffled the agenda yet, but
Fan of these odds.
that is our in-depth, news-oriented discussion podcast on the gaming industry. So
Get moving.
we'll be picking some of the top stories from last week to go over in detail.
We need to get to that door.
That door? Oh. Whoa.
Damn. We missed all the action.
I'll get this one.
Waits
Go
for no
around and
one,
get the other.
Private.
Whatever.
So it says that my brick is full. How do I... Let's focus hearing. But is there like a... Okay, so now I have a shiv. I guess I have two. But now do I have a... I'm trying to... Do I have like a weapon? Okay, there we go. This is a health kit. Do I... man, I don't know if I should have used that. Yeah, I'd already healed up to a large degree. Okay, and then you just get the one brick. Okay. Well, definitely at a point where I want to get a game save. I should mention that all of that gear is
I like watching you work.
all that gear is routed over to my primary Uber boxen. Which are my PCs that are able to be used, well, they're gaming PCs as well as spec'd out to be capable of handling streaming duties as well as VR.
Stay alert.
Yeah, glad nabbit I didn't see that guy. Great. Wasted that opportunity. I'd have been better just climbing out the window at his regular post. Whoa! Okay, let's get back inside. Got one guy isolated here. Blast it. Oh, they're gonna try and flank us? No, I'm gonna flank you. Whoa, what was that? Where'd that come from? Where's that coming from? Now can I flank this guy? You're really disappointed when you take guys out and they don't have any gear. I'd kind of like to see this game have like loot drops for every person you take down, since taking one of them down is such a laborious activity. Now I don't feel bad since they were apparently executing people.
Goodbye, friend.
We should go, Marlene. There's bound to be more soldiers on the way.
You're right. Let's move.
So, and that PC is spec'd out with a an AMD Ryzen 7 1700X CPU, 24 gigabytes of DDR 2666 megahertz RAM, and Electronics 1 terabyte SSD.
Go on, get inside.
As the operating system drive. Now I use a 4 terabyte spinning drive as my storage drive.
Where are we going?
And then it has a gigabyte
This way. It's not far now.
NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 GPU, which is what I'm using for the live stream today. I have OBS configured to utilize the video card. Now, at some point, I need to experiment with utilizing the CPU. I know that I've read a lot about how
Anyone caught outside without
there's a couple schools of thought. One is that you should use the CPU when you're live streaming and the GPU when you're locally recording. I haven't had a chance to dig into why people recommend that setup, but Well, with the Uber box, and I can do either. So, like I said, it's just a matter of getting some time testing to figure out which is the best way.
Whoa. Come on now. Get on up.
Fuck away from her! Let her go.
You're recruiting kind of young, aren't you?
Oh, I did not realize that Ellie was a Firefly.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable. I got his help. But I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
Hey, we're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
So, of course, the only exposure I've had to Ellie was the introductory sequence where
back, the weapons are yours.
She's with her
Double
father.
what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
You'll follow me. You can verify the weapons. I can get patched up. But she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's
I'm
the
not
best
going
Ellie.
with him. How do you know them?
And so here's the story.
I was close
Of course, I
with
said
John
it was Ellie that we saw in the
Said if I
intro.
was
It's
ever in
actually
a jam,
Joel who
you could
lost
rely
his daughter.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you too. He was a good man.
I could just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
No more talking. You'll be fine. Now go with him.
Don't take long. And you, stay close. Let's go.
All right, so here's where we're going to wrap up this morning. Thanks so much for joining in on the live stream. Another episode of An Accounting of Third Measures, which is the branding label that I use for all my videos that feature third-person action-adventure games. I will definitely be back on tonight, probably playing some more of this at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And please feel free to like this video, but more so, go ahead and subscribe. That way you'll just get automated notifications when I have new content that's posted. I did get a chance to record another episode of the Streamer's Cookbook this weekend, but hoping to get around to that maybe this week. Might be into next weekend before I get around to it. As well as out-of-the-box episodes featuring the AverMedia Live Gamer Xtreme 2, as well as the Zoom Q8 handy video recorder. So, I am excited to get a look at that other video game capture card, which is kind of the last one that I need to review in order to have really reviewed basically every primary video game capture card that's available on the market right now. But I'm also actually even more interested in getting out the Zoom Q8. I was actually considering swapping it out for the Panasonic this morning, but it's a bit too risky. So thanks once again for joining in. That's going to do it for me. I'm out of here.